For big talkers, and wow, in an insanely viral video, random women are asked, if you were alone in the woods, would you rather encounter a bear or a man? Well, here's how they answered.
Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear?
Bear. Man is scary. With a bear. Depends what man, but probably a bear.
What?
Oh, 100% a bear, which is like terrifying to say, but definitely a bear. Some men are very scary out there. A bear.
This is delusional. This is disrespectful. I'm just gonna say it. This is disrespectful. This is delusional and disrespectful. This is crazy.
I would say a man.
1 vote out of 7 for a man.
Wow.
And while some people initially laughed at, first of all, the question and then the answer, saying, wow, how crazy is this? Who would want to be in the woods with a bear? Well,
apparently, feminist, delusional, ungrateful, disrespectful women would rather be in the woods with a bear than with a man.
opened up a huge and critical discussion about women's safety. I don't know if they intended this, but this is what happened. Why do women fear men more than potentially deadly bears?
Because they are feminists, because they've been indoctrinated by feminism. That's why.
Comments have been coming in from all over the world, and they include, quote, I know a bear's intention. I don't know a man's intentions, no matter how nice they are. One woman said, no one's going to ask me if I led the bear on or give me a pamphlet on bear attack prevention tips.
Ouch.
And wow, this is a big one. Quote, if the bear attacks me and I make it out of the woods, everyone's going to believe me and have sympathy for me. But if a man attacks me and I make it out, I'm going to spend my whole life trying to get people to believe me and have sympathy for me. This says a lot.
Wow.
Many men, as you can imagine, are flabbergasted by this, and a lot of them got
I am flabbergasted by this.
really defensive. Well, this guy stepped in and he said, look, men, stand down and actually listen to what these women are truly trying to say here.
Let me guess, the simp stepped in. The simp. Men don't listen to simps.
The bottom line here being is that women are terrified of men. And that's not up for debate.
What do you mean that's not up for debate? What do you mean women are terrified of men? What are men doing to women for women to be terrified of men? What do you mean this is not up for debate? These are all important questions that we have to ask. It is definitely up for debate. What do you mean this is not up for debate?
That is how they feel about men. The answer to their question has nothing to do with the bear and everything to do with how they feel around men.
So this is all to do with how they feel. So because they feel a certain type of way, we must believe in it. We must go along with it. We must just, throw logic, everything out the window because that's how they feel. Truth doesn't matter anymore. It's how they feel that matters. This is what this guy is trying to tell us. You can't make this shit up, guys. You can't make this shit up. I say let's put it to the test. Let's do it. Let's see how it will work out in real life. To all the women that said that they would rather be alone in the woods with a bear than with a man, I say let's grab them all and put them all in the woods with a bear. I say let's give modern women what they want. And after we leave them alone in the woods with the bear, let's set our stopwatches and see how long it takes them before they start screaming for a man to come and rescue them. You can't make this shit up. Do you know what this is? I'll tell you what this is. This is a testament. This is evidence of how ungrateful, how delusional, how disrespectful modern women have become towards men. If there are any guys out there who had hopes that modern women are salvageable, let this be the nail in the coffin, because they are not. Modern women are ungrateful, they are delusional, they are disrespectful. Remember, I'm saying modern women. I'm not saying all women. I'm not saying religious, traditional women. I'm saying modern feminist women. Why are modern feminist women ungrateful, delusional, and disrespectful? Well, because they don't realize, or they choose to ignore, due to feminism, may I add, the fact that men created the world and maintained the world that they take so much for granted. Men built and maintained the world modern women live in and take for granted. This is a fact. If men were to stop tomorrow, women couldn't maintain the world or survive. All the inventions, modern conveniences, technology, all of it, it was all made by men and is maintained by men. Now, if the complaint is safety, that women don't feel safe around men, then I would say that's an illogical, statistically incorrect, unfounded accusation. Why? Because firstly, women literally depend on men for their safety. Second, because men are more likely to suffer violent physical attacks from other men than women. Third, because we have movements like Me Too, Believe All Women, that literally insinuate that evidence should not be required when it comes to believing a woman's accusation, as if women are incapable of lying or being malicious. Fourth, we have a culture where women literally sexualize themselves every chance they get. They walk around with hardly anything on. Ask yourself this question. If women were truly in danger of being attacked by men, would they be walking around with hardly anything on? Exactly. So whose fault is it? Who's ultimately to blame for why women are so ungrateful, delusional, and disrespectful? Believe it or not, guys, it's men. It's us. It's men. It's men that allowed feminism to grow and poison the minds of women. And we didn't just allow feminism to raise the cost of living by putting women into the workforce or murder our babies through abortion or create the current promiscuous culture we are living in today. We participated in it. We participated in the culture feminism created by engaging with it. As the leaders, as the stronger, more logical gender whose obligation is to protect and provide for women, it was up to us to stop feminism. But instead, we decided to engage with it by funding the sex industry, by liking, giving attention to women who sexualize themselves online, by paying for OnlyFans. As the leaders, we should have done better. We should do better. We have lost our morals, our purpose, and as a result, our leadership. It's us. We are to blame. It's us that allowed women to become ungrateful, delusional, and disrespectful like they are now. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time, all right? Peace.